Alright, so we're going into this game with Pac-Man and Jigglypuff. Kaidedy's been patiently waiting off in the sidelines, really getting a feel for what Pneumatic's been doing. But Pneumatic, he has the warm hands. He's been playing like back to back, and he's been able to keep his streak up. So let's see if Pneumatic will be able to make the losers run, or if Kayedy's gonna make a clean sweep. Yeah, but as I was looking away, Pneumatic has 97% on him, and Kayedy's like sitting at a 72. And there you go. Yeah, Pac-Man F Smash is like, it doesn't even seem like an F Smash. I'd probably call it a Final Smash at this point. It has that like weird lingering hitbox, but Pneumatic able to find that downer and a hoarder. That was a really weird like momentum shift too, with that water. And this is so great, looking at Pneumatic, because, Kaiyedy just kind of slapped him in the face, told him, like, no, you're not coming back to the stage, and, Pneumatic took the stock for it, but he's still in it, he took that stock with a downer to border, and that was super flashy. I really liked it. Right now, we're kind of just playing a neutral game, if you will, and Kaiyedy able to find that advantage into the forward air F smash. That downer is like, it does not seem like it should kill, but it does. It's looking tough. Yeah, Pac-Man just has a lot. I keep on saying this. I mean, most characters have a lot of good buttons, but Pac-Man just has a lot of what he needs. He isn't a perfect character, but he's able to keep up that pressure. Pneumatic able to find that stock again. This is really a back and forth game, so I like to see where this goes. And Kaiyedy able to find that starship combo. Pneumatic just kind of throwing out his aerials around Kaiyedy. Just making his presence exist. Pneumatic able to find a forwarder to push Kaiyedy off stage. Able to find that recovery option and, hit him with the back air. But Kaiyedy able to, make it back to stage. That up B hitbox is going to make sure that Pneumatic doesn't get that edge guard, and Pneumatic finds the back air. That was some shenanigans down there. Yeah, Jigglypuff just kind of strives in the air, and Pac-Man can just be out there, not as long as Jigglypuff, but he has those recovery options to, just stall it out a little bit, be safe, kind of recuperate your thoughts, but it doesn't matter because Pneumatic was just able to find and close out that stock in the first game. We're going to FD. I see this a lot. Like, I know Kaiyedy likes FD. That's not what I'm getting at. Is that when people go up against Kaiyedy, they tend to not ban that FD choice. I feel like that's probably one of his best stages. But I guess they just want to play the pure neutral game. Pneumatic almost closing out that stock. Oh, he tried to expend that charge on the up B on the trampoline from Kaiyedy, but he wasn't able to find it. He was really deep down there. Pneumatic using that water flow to try and find that back air, but it's not going to connect. Reading that roll, finding the grab, throwing him off stage. He really wants Kaiyedy dead. Kind of lost that stock a little bit too fast. Pneumatic just making his presence known, but Kaiyedy is just throwing this apple around. That apple is just such a weird item. It's crazy how they play around this water. You know, Kaiyedy the Pac-Man main, so you know, you would expect him to know how to play around the water, but even Pneumatic, though, he's able to, you know, find that momentum shift and just like put up a bit of a surprise attack, if you will. Yeah, that fire hydrant just gonna, you know, get Pneumatic off of his shield, put him up in the air. He's sitting at 142. This is quite scary, but they're both sitting at 2 stocks. Still living from the back air, however. Ooh, that was good awareness from Pneumatic, knowing that he wasn't gonna get anything off of that forward air. And just putting up the shield because Kaiyedy was gonna throw out that nair. And Kaiyedy finding the stock with a nair, no less. I was excited to see what happened there, but he was only able to find a single stage spike with the forward air. Still keeping up the pressure, you know, putting his hitboxes near Kaiyedy. Still in the spike. Able to find the dash attack, but not gonna kill. Kaiyedy ready for that. I'm not sure if it wasn't the right percent or if it was just really good DI and reaction. Air dodging away from the melon. It's a good thing that he didn't catch it, because you know, Kaiyedy can do some work with those items. Trying to find that stage spike, not able to find it, however. He's trying to close out this stock really hard. Kaiyedy coming up aggressively. It's going to work out pretty well for him. And there we go. Finding that stock with the neutral air, sitting at 54%. Kaiyedy doesn't have to do too much here, you know. He just has to tack on a little bit of damage and really just close it out. But Pneumatic, I feel he can find a way to close this one out as well. Whether it be with a fair string or a rest combo. I believe Pneumatic kind of, he has hope, you know. Not able to find the grab. Ooh, that was a weird interaction. I'm not sure if Kaiyedy was ready for it, but, or maybe just threw out the grab. Pneumatic just gonna stray away from hitting that bell. He doesn't want to get stunned out there. Gotta find the back air. Gonna follow him off stage and, you know, retreat back on the stage. Doesn't want to give up that shield or that stage. Kaiyedy opting to throw out that surprise key, but Pneumatic was ready for it. And we've been playing this game for about 5 minutes already, and Kaiyedy finds the apple. Putting himself up on the board. We're sitting at 1-1 in this first set of Grand Finals. And we're going to Battlefield. I can tell Pneumatic likes the stage. It's a pretty, I don't know, I believe it's a pretty balanced stage. And also, because of those bigger blast zones, you're gonna live a bit longer. And Pneumatic doesn't really care that he's gonna be killing later because you know he's gonna be able to go off stage exactly like that and close out the stock. Yeah, Kayedy's gonna have a bit of a tough time finding those kills unless he goes off stage just like Pneumatic. But Pneumatic is looking pretty good in this first game. Guy just dashing in, going back and forth, throwing at a strawberry, finding the grab and putting him off stage. Trying to look for that F smash, but it's not gonna connect. Pneumatic able to find that back air. He wants to take the stock. He wants this game. Gonna walk away a bit. You know, you don't have to push your advantage in this stage of the game with the stock up. Just gonna air dodge back to center stage, find the grab. Pneumatic's looking really, really good right now. He's playing super patiently, just finding the hits that he can get. It's paying off super well. Gonna follow Kaiyedy off stage, get the trade, and not gonna be too favorable. He's gonna find the bell, but it's not gonna work as that dash attack, the last hit hitting Pneumatic away, and he's not gonna be able to use that bell to its fullest potential. And Pneumatic just looking like an unstoppable force right now. Coming in with the forward air, getting Kaiyedy off and out of his, space. And he takes his second stock. Dude, Pneumatic's looking really good right now. Losing that first stock to Kaiyedy up B. You can kind of tell that Kaiyedy was looking for it too because he drifted towards him to get that hitbox in.
He'll do it again.
Let's see what Kaiyedy wants to do in response. You know, he's lagging a bit behind, sitting at one stock. Pneumatic sitting at 85 on his second stock. So Kaiedy's finding a little bit of momentum, but Pneumatic gonna find those two back airs, or those two dares into a back throw. Able to find some stage positioning, and he's still running with it, putting on 71 damage, all from just two downers. Oh, and Kaiyedy missing that punish, but he's gonna pick up on it anyways with the F smash. Getting the 1-2 with the F smash into the Hydra hitbox, throwing out the airship. Now this is an even game. Pneumatic putting up that nair, getting Kaiyedy back off stage, finding the jump again with the nair. Gonna wait a bit off stage, trying to avoid that F smash. Here we go again. Pneumatic has stage control. Kaiedy's on the ledge, able to find the nair again. This nair is putting in a lot of work for Pneumatic. And Kaiedy's able to find that F smash. That was good. Like, that was really an uphill battle for Kaiyedy. But Pneumatic is no slouch whatsoever. It seems like we're going right back to Battlefield. Pneumatic knows that he didn't play bad that game, you know. Kaiyedy was just, playing his best, had to make that comeback and was able to make it. Pneumatic just knows he wants to bring it right back and start over. Pneumatic able to find these damage, putting him off stage again. Now, I will say one thing is that Kaiyedy doesn't seem as uncomfortable in this game as he did in the last one. Even though he is sitting at a percent deficit, he seems to have he's found his footing. Right now he's just charging that fruit. Doesn't really need to overextend. They're both sitting at one stock anyways. Because if he can take this first stock, he doesn't have to rush it. He's up a game. You know, he has that mental, that mental factor over Pneumatic. Pneumatic's, you know, probably thinking I have to win this. I have to win 2 games in a row in order to close this set out and potentially do a bracket reset. And Kaiyedy, he only needs to win 1 game. So I think he's just taking this slowly. He doesn't want to stress himself out too much. But Pneumatic's able to find that first stock, and this is where it can get a bit dicey for Kaiyedy, because if he starts getting a bit too antsy and a bit too, you know, F smash happy, Pneumatic will pick up on that, definitely capitalize on it. And Pneumatic is kind of running at Kaiyedy, but he's going to get stuffed out with the grab into a back throw, and Kaiedy's going to find that first stock, only sitting at 62%, getting the weak spot on the F smash after the forward air. Throwing at the belt, getting the stun, but not getting the sweet spot in the F smash. That could have been curtains for Pneumatic's second stock. And that would have probably sealed the deal for this this game 4. And there we go. Pneumatic so good with that back air. You know, you can just, it lasts so long that you can just kind of throw it out, you know, half expecting a jump or a neutral get up, and it'll most likely hit. And because of the way that Jigglypuff moves, if they roll, you know, you can just, you miss that back air, get right back on stage, get the grab, throw them off stage, and just reset the situation. Now Kaiedy's sitting at 1 stock. He wants to close out this stock and just bring it a bit closer to, you know, just winning the whole thing in general. Oh, and Pneumatic waiting for the roll, but he wasn't able to position himself to get that rest read. Oh, and Pneumatic finds the back air into the forward air, gets another forward air to push him off stage. Not going to get the edge guard, however, because he's going to opt to get to that center platform. Oh, and that should be... No, we're playing on Battlefield. So he's going to live a little bit longer. But another back throw should do it. But he's going to find the forward air into a dash attack. This is looking kind of scary for Kaiyedy, but he's going to find that grab and throw him off. Pneumatic sitting on potentially, you know, his last tournament stock. Kaiyedy could close this one out. Gonna have that bit of a momentum, you know, finding that kill. Oh, Pneumatic, he wants this stock really bad. Oh, that was kind of a bad option select coming from Kaiyedy. Kaiedy's looking really, really desperate right now. Pneumatic just, you know, being patient, taking the hits that he can get. And something I haven't seen too much in this game is Pneumatic hitting that that bead on Kaiedy's side B to stop the side B from coming out. Because, you know, if you hit that, it just completely cancels the move. You know, you won't be able to come back with that side B. And now you're forcing him into an up B at a weird angle, so, you know, you could probably easily just, you know, hit it with forward air, potentially a back air, and just close out the game. This is looking really scary. Kaiyedy just running back and forth with the bell. And there we go. Kaiyedy closes it out. 3-1. And Kaiyedy wins it.